Hey guys, so I'm still here in Connecticut. Marna and I did a training on Saturday. It was so much fun. So she had some fun things to share, so I just thought she'd help us maybe finish the month strong with some fun ideas.
All right,
Take
guys.
it away.
Thanks, Christina. Well, there's dogs here, so we're going to try to quiet the dogs. But hey, I wanted to share with you a training that I did on Saturday for Yvonne Thompson and Free Allianz group. But I'm going to do it in really quick, abbreviated form. All right. So first of all, what I want to share with you is that you may not know it, but every business, every life has cycles and natural cycles and rhythms, okay? And if you don't understand what those are, you might be in one of those cycles and say, oh, I'm giving up, I'm over it. So I want to share with you what the 4 cycles are. The first is growth, and that's the best one, right? Because that's where you're getting lots of bookings, lots of sales, lots of recruits, and it seems like it'll never go away. We have abundance, it's fabulous. But the problem is that we have a good month, we don't look ahead to the next month, and then all of a sudden we turn the calendar, we've been skating a little bit too long. The second cycle is called, what is the second cycle called? I know this by heart, but sometimes, it's called plateau. Sorry about that, guys. Plateau. That's where you kind of coast. You think, you know what, I'm doing so well, I can just stay in neutral. I like what I'm doing, I'm just going to keep doing it. Well, here's a secret, friends. Indirect sales, there is no neutral. You're either going forward and growing, or you're going backwards and dying. You just can never assume and stay at the same spot. The third cycle is decline, and that's the one that inevitably is going to happen if you don't take any action. And the fourth then is rebuild. Okay, so growth, plateau, decline, and rebuild. Okay, now you could go through these cycles every year, you could go through these cycles every month, every week, and guess what, sometimes every day, right? So the trick is when you get into one of those bad cycles, the decline, plateauing even, you've got to take action. You've got to do something to jumpstart your business again so you get back into that growth cycle, okay? And you never leave a business with a full calendar, right? You never give up with a full calendar. So our goal today is to get you some business right now. So what I shared is that the first thing I always recommend is that you book 2 parties for the end of August. If you won't have people over your house, how do you expect your customers to do it? So friends, I'm begging you to book 2 things. Maybe do a Tuesday and a Saturday, a Thursday and a Friday. Pick 2 days. Why 2? Because if your friends and customers can't come on one day, they sure might be able to come on the next day. So look, don't just say, hey, come to my house and buy some Pampered Chef. Make it an interesting topic or theme. You could do a bingo. Well, what's a Pampered Chef bingo? You say, oh my gosh, come to my house. I'm going to be sampling some fall recipes, and you will get a bingo card for prizes for purchasing, for coming, for bringing a guest, for bringing a prepared recipe. The list goes on and on. You could do a recipe tasting party, and I love that one. Hey friends, come to my house on Thursday or Saturday. I'm going to be preparing with you 3 new recipes, and I need your opinion on which one is the best to offer for my fall cooking parties. You don't really care which recipe they like. You just want them to come to your house and see and book and buy. You could do an in and out. That's an old idea. If you have kids, you could do a kids cooking class. If you do a end of summer bash, you could do a back to school bash, whatever it is. Do something at your house to get you current business and then future bookings. Another thing I know Christina's talked to you about is that pasta cooker, the microwave pasta cooker challenge. Amazing idea. But how about taking it one step further and choosing 2 of our discontinuing products? And the ones I recommend are the Easy Accent Decorator and the microwave, the flat microwave cooker. You know what it's called. What's it called, Christina? We don't
Shallow
know.
Baker.
Shallow, whatever it is. The micro shallow baker. And don't just post it. Go live and show people using it. And what I did is I just took some softened cream cheese, seasoned it up with some dill and some 3 onion rub, and piped it into celery sticks and talked about a low-carb snack. Or you could pipe peanut butter and put the raisins on for ants on a log. And then with the shallow baker, quite honestly, I'd get a few pieces of bacon and show them how it works and tell them, you've got only a couple of days to order these. I'm taking orders now. maybe offer a deal. Maybe offer them free shipping if they pick it up, or maybe offer them a couple of dollars discount. But do something to get you excited and sales coming in right now. Now, the third thing that I would do is if somebody says, yeah, sign me up for one of those shallow cookers, sign me up for one of those Easy Accent decorators, I would right away message back and say, I'd love to give it to you, but I'd really rather give it to you for free. Would it be okay if I sent you a catalog or set you up for a 4-day virtual party, and let's see if we can't get you to $200, and guess what? It'll be free. So what that does is it trades a $25 order for a $200 party. So always be thinking, how can I extrapolate this out and not take the quick sale, but what could I do with that person? Now you've got a connection with them. Now they're talking with you. That's one of the problems in the business. You know, we don't talk to people, or we don't get a connection. This gives you a reason, and now you're connected, and now you're going to jump right in and say, oh my gosh, why don't you have a quick party? Because what's today's date, friends? August what?
The 20th.
Okay. So people are saying, oh my gosh, the month is over. Guess what? The month is only 2/3 over. You've got a full 1/3 of the month. Well, look, if you had like a jar of expensive face cream and it was 2/3 gone, you wouldn't say, oh, well, let's throw this out. I got just 1/3 left. It's not. It's not. It is. We still have lots and lots. It's not over till the 30th at midnight. Central Time. So there is plenty of time for you to take action, get into growth, and guess what? Then you're going to be going into September in the growth mode. That's where you want to be. So my advice to you is do what you have to do. You know, one of the secrets of people who are successful, Friel's sitting at the table with me, one of the most successful people in the biz, she doesn't give up. She's gone through many, many, many things in her life, in daily life, weekly life, yearly life, and you just keep plowing through. But that's what separates the good from the great. You do work when you don't really want to do work. You do things that you don't really want to do. Do I want to have people over at my house this month? Not necessarily, but they're coming because I need to build that for fall. So I hope that gives you some ideas. Christina, you want to jump back in?
Yeah, I think I'm going to get Friel to share some ideas too. Thanks, Marna. You rock. Leslie said, you're the best, Marna.
Thanks, Leslie.
Leslie was at conference the first time this year. Okay, you guys, check her out. Who's here?
Morning, everybody. I just walked in because we're about to head out and have another great day with these wonderful people that I'm proud to call friends. But I was listening to Marna, and you cannot beat the advice she gives you. Let me sort of build up on one thing that she said. It is only the 20th, and I'm going to tell you a true story here about one of my wonderful consultants called me like really in a panic, and I think we've all been there at one time or another where we're like panicking, and she's like, what can I do? My answer to her was, I need you to make a list of people. I want you to contact these people personally. I'm not a big believer in putting out a Facebook blast because that doesn't really make anybody feel any kind of super special. They sort of will feel like, oh, she put it out to everybody she knows. There's going to be a ton of people. She doesn't need me. When people are personally invited to something, they feel special, they feel honored, and they feel like, oh, wow, she really wants me there. So I said to her, her name is Mary Jo, I said, Mary Jo, let me give you the one best advice I can give you. People know what they are doing a week from now, 4 to 5 days from now. They don't know what is going to be happening a month from now, even 3 weeks from now. But a week from now, 5 days from now. So I said, this was a Monday. I said, I want you to put out an invitation to 40 people, personal, to come to your house, for an open house, for a taste testing, and I guarantee you that is going to fill up your calendar and it's going to get you sales for the month. She goes, are you sure? I said, trust me, you're going to get a lot more attendance by doing an express show than you are trying to book something a month from now and let this month go out the door. So this was on August 24th. She booked the show. She scheduled the party for the 29th. She ended up getting 17 people who definitely showed up, were excited to come. They hadn't heard from her in a while. They were very loyal, but they figured, oh, maybe she's not doing it anymore, or she's doing fine, or nothing's going on. She hasn't called me, which is a big mistake, people. Stay in contact. Ended up putting in for the month over $1,500 in sales, got 7 bookings for the following month. And she did this in 3 days. 3 days. But what made it work? She reached out individually to specific people that she knew were long overdue for Pampered Chef, that she hasn't contacted in a while, made it a personal invitation, whether it was by a personal email, a phone call, a quick personal text. And for some people, she actually, because in our state, next day you get the mail. She mailed out handwritten invitations real quick and then followed them all up with phone calls. 17 people showed up. Over 1,500 in sales, and she got 7 bookings, and her business was completely back. So I know it sounds like, oh, I could not even get my house cleaned in 3 days. You know what? Clean the 2 rooms the people are going to be in. We're not asking you to clean out your closets and clean out the garage. You know, think about, you know, call it a theme. If you're going to book something really quick, don't just say, come to my house. Okay? Just make it special. You know, like Marna was saying, you know, do an in and out show. Come see what's leaving. Come see what's coming. Do a taste testing. Share your opinion with me party. You got to name it something. And I'll tell you, every time I do mine, it all goes to charity. So I say, this is Friel's, bi-monthly fundraising event. Come, but this time you're going to see this, the new products. And whenever I tell them I'm doing it for charity, and I tell them they pick the charity when they come to my house, I end up easily 20, 25, 30 people, and I'll do that 3 or 4 times a month when I need to pack a certain month. All right, so I've got 3 coming up, next week before Labor Day weekend, and so if you do something spontaneously, you're going to get a much bigger reaction than trying to book something a month from now. And even think about it, even if you end up with 10 people, 3 or 4 of them book, you sell $500, you've salvaged your month, you've got your business all set for the following month, and people know what they're doing a week from now. They're not going to know what they're doing a month or 2 from now. Yes. So I hope that tip helps a little bit, because it truly, truly does work.
Thanks.
We're off shopping.
Love you, friend. Okay, you guys, so we're going to end up with Yvonne here. Yvonne Thompson Foster. It's really Foster now. It's really Foster. So Yvonne's going to share something with you, and then I'm just going to go ahead and finish it up. So go ahead, Yvonne.
Oh, I love her light. She's so pretty. You are very lucky with this director. I adore her, and I hope you do too. I know you adore her. You got a lot of great tips. It's really up to you to decide what you would like to implement. I want to give you a head start on September 2. The new catalog is amazing. The new products are fabulous. All you have to do is decide which one are you the most excited about, that you cannot wait to shout from the rooftops, because it's what you're excited about. It excites your potential hosts and your future customers, and you have the power to do it. So it's a new season. So what I love about this business, you're always able to reinvent yourself, which will also rejuvenate your business. Okay, so here's a little I like my motivational quotes. I'm all about the motivation, so I wanted to read you this. Because it actually puts it into a nutshell. I still don't get why people are so surprised that the turtle beat the rabbit over the long run. Consistent effort, no matter how small, sparks magic, fills sails, butters bread, turns tides, instills faith, summons friends, improves health, burns your calories, because this business is a little bit like a diet at times, creates abundance, yields clarity, builds courage, spins planets, and rewrites your destiny. So the focus here was consistent effort, no matter how small. Keep that in mind. There she is.
Good, you guys. So really, it's up to you. So what are you going to do with this information? Are you going to just sit back and wait for the doorbell to ring and opportunity to show itself? No, you have to go out and find it and build consistency with your business. I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing week, And like Marna said, don't throw out that face cream. There's still a third left. Go do it. Go make things happen. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Bye, Frailty. Bye.
Marna's probably on the computer.
Marna's working. See, consistent small
Consistency,
efforts.
no matter where
there
you
we
are.
go.
Never stop working.
Yes. Bye,
Have
guys.
fun. Bye.